Hi everyone, thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm doing a makeup tutorial, but this time it will be a little bit different because I want to focus mainly on the eyes, on the eye makeup and the eyeshadows, because I have a new palette right here that I want to test out, and this is the Makeup Revolution London Soph X Ultra Eyeshadows 24 Ultra Professional Eyeshadows, and I cannot wait to try this one. I want to do a very natural wearable makeup look using my new palette, and I also wanted to include a quick review of this palette for those of you who are looking for a good affordable eyeshadow palette, or for those of you who are willing to buy this one exactly. So as I said, it will be all about the eyes today, and I want to test the new palette that I got, and this is the one from Revolution Makeup, and it looks like this. Well, it's a very beautiful and very versatile palette, and I cannot wait to test it out. I got it just a few days ago, and I'm really excited. So as I said, we'll be doing a natural makeup look because, as you can see, there are very bright colors in this palette, and I was thinking about doing something green, blue or purple, but honestly this is not exactly why I bought this shadow, and this will be a little bit unrealistic for me. I really want to test out the mattes and some of the golden and purple shimmers today, so I think I will be doing a very nude natural makeup look with this palette. For some of you this might be boring, but for me this is more realistic, and this is what I really want to do, something that is very wearable. And I want to begin with a quick review of the palette. First of all, why I bought this palette, because this is not new. This is a quite old palette. It came out last year, maybe even the beginning, I don't even know. I saw it and I saw many reviews when it came out, but I was not really interested because, as I said, it has many bright shadows in it. But recently I was looking to buy a new palette just because I want a little bit more diversity and I want to try something new. I was looking for eyeshadow palettes, the ones that have more mattes and neutral nude colors. But really I couldn't find anything that I actually liked, and one day while I was browsing, while I was on Instagram, I just got an ad about this eyeshadow palette, and it was like, I think 40% off discounted. It was super cheap. I think it was like in dollars, it was probably around $10 or £7, £8, something like this. And I thought, wow, this palette has so many colors. It has neutral colors, it has the mattes, transition shades. It has to be good, right? I've seen good reviews about this palette, and everybody says that Makeup Revolution palettes are really good. I have their foundation and concealer and I love them, so I think they're a very good brand. And I also have one of their oldest neutrals palette, and it is really good. It has amazing colors, pigments in it, so it was a very impulsive purchase. I thought, why not? I cannot go wrong with something that is so cheap and affordable. Even if I don't like it that much, it will be okay, and I'm sure I will use it. So it arrived like 2 days ago, and I will be completely honest about this palette. So it looks like this on the outside. It's plasticky, but the colors are very beautiful. I prefer eyeshadow palettes with packaging like this one, and honestly this is my favorite eyeshadow palette ever. This is the Kylie Burgundy palette, and it's beautiful. The eyeshadow pans are quite big, and these are so blendable. If you want to spend more money on a eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend her palette. So first impressions, the packaging is cute, and what I absolutely love about this palette is the big mirror right here. It's huge, it's very handy to have, and I just love palettes that have mirrors. It's very good, and I think it's a must-have for every palette. But as I said, I will be completely honest, and the shadows do look beautiful, as you can see, and I will swatch a few of them for you. If you have these transition shades, you can create so many different looks with the different shimmers right here. And I have to say, I'm not a professional artist. I'm buying and using this palette as a makeup lover, and I will express my opinion as a makeup lover that wants to use this palette maybe on a daily basis and also for some special occasions. Let's swatch some of the colors. Oh, they really feel buttery, so I am very excited to see if they will show up. So here are the mattes. Well, honestly, they didn't show up that much, but I'm not too good in swatches, so I cannot say anything bad yet, but they feel very buttery, and so I'm really digging my fingers into this. Oh, the dark red, the dark cherry or wine red is really pigmented. So these were the transition shades. I will swatch the darker ones and some of the shimmers on my other hand. So probably you can see from the swatches that the mattes don't swatch that amazing, but it's okay. I was really digging into my eyeshadows and they look so much worse now, but I will be using some of the neutral transition shades, the darker brown, and I'm thinking about the two golden glittery shades or the purple one. We'll see, but actually the green and the bluish, which swatched more brownish on the hand, are fantastic and very pigmented, but honestly they look very glittery in my opinion, but maybe in a good way. We will see. I have high hopes, so let's see how the eyeshadows perform. And I will start off by mixing these two shades. Ooh, definitely pigmented. Definitely use a light hand applying these eyeshadows. I will concentrate the darker shade on the outer V and use a little bit more of the lighter one on the top row, on the crease and the entire eyelid. And honestly, yeah, they definitely feel buttery and blendable. I have no problems with applying these transition shades. And what I really love to do is to take time to blend out the eyeshadows. But honestly, I feel that they do have the peachy undertone. Even though these two shades look more brown, they kind of look very warm and peachy on the eyes. And I'm not a huge fan of peachy eyeshadows, and recently I've been using bronzers in my crease just because I prefer these very bronzy golden looks. I don't know, they look more flattering on my skin tone. And these shades on the last row, they are very orangey. Well, I was mostly interested in the shades that I used now as transition shades or even shades all over the lid for everyday makeup look, and I have to say that I'm not too excited just because they look too warm in person. If you like, as I said like 10 times already, if you like peachy, more orangey undertones in your eyeshadows, you will absolutely love them. If you love more neutral browns, nudes, like me, you won't be too excited. With a smaller blending brush, I will add a little bit of the brown shadow right here. Oh, this one is much better and it's pigmented, really pigmented. And I will use it only in the outer V to add a little bit more definition to my eye and a little bit on the crease. Really, the great thing about these eyeshadows is that they are very pigmented and easy to blend. Why I always do my right eye better than my left eye, I just don't know. The matte brown colors are beautiful. I definitely like it better than the transitional shades that are above it. So what shimmer do I want to use on my lid? My heart honestly says the two, but these golden shades are too similar. I don't understand why do they have two so similar shades. Let me try the purple one. It looks pigmented, and I definitely don't think that, let me come closer. And I definitely don't think it would look too purple in person. So the main purpose of this video is to test out the eyeshadows, so let's do it. I will be using the golden and the purple shimmery shades on my lid, maybe the golden in the inner corner and the purple one, which does not look that purple when it's on my finger, in the middle. The brown is definitely pigmented. It looks very dark on my eyes. With a flat brush, I will try the pink shimmer shade first. I will first try it with a dry brush and definitely with a wet, because obviously shimmer shades show up better with a wet brush. But let's see what this will do with dry brush first. Not much. It's not showing up. You can see glitter. You can see a lot of glitter. Okay, yeah, it's showing a little bit. And it doesn't look purple at all on my eyes. Can you see this shade right here? This shade right here, the light purple, looks very purpley in person, but not that purple on the eyes, which I love. I'm applying this in the center to add this very bright look. Yeah, I love it. I will spray my brush a little bit with a setting spray. Now I'm sure they will show up really good. Yeah, it's better. It's okay. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just not like something very crazy. It's okay. But I love how the color looks on the lid. I much more prefer it on the eyes instead of in the palette. Oh, and now I really want to try this blue looking shade right here, which swatched really brownish on my hand. It looks more brown on when it's applied, and it's like a duochrome eyeshadow. This is very interesting, and I'm definitely adding it in the outer corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, much better. Maybe it's really hard to see on camera, but in person it's showing up. I don't know, it's very strange. You can see how it looks like. It's something between brown and blue, and it's a very beautiful color. Definitely darker than I usually use, and this makeup is going to be a little bit darker than I usually do, and I will definitely have to clean up the edges. So let's try the two golden glitters right here. This one and this one right here. This is champagne-y, perfect for the inner corner, and this is more golden. I will put it next to it. Yeah. It's showing... Oh my god, I have not never, but I haven't packed so many eyeshadows recently. I love using 2-3 eyeshadows for a everyday makeup look. But this is actually very wearable too. You can just add less from the dark brown. That's what I would do, to add less of the dark brown for everyday look, because I love the eyes to be more bright, not dark. But together everything starts to look like very cohesive, in my opinion. Yeah. And with my clean finger, now I will add the lightest shimmer in the inner part of my eye. This is the least glittery shade, and since we don't have a brow bone color that I like, I use it under the brown bow as well. The best tip for this palette, use your fingers for the shimmers. And I will clean up the edges with a little bit of concealer. Now for the bottom line, I will use a pencil brush with the first two transition shades that we used. And I think the eyeshadows are done. I think on camera the colors look a little bit more intense. In person you definitely see the deep brown that I used. It's showing up beautifully, and the shimmers are bright and pigmented, but what I don't like is that they are looking quite glittery in my opinion. But all the colors that I used, even though I mixed more than the usual number of colors that I used, they all blended beautifully together and they look very, very good together. I will add my favorite mascara from L'Oreal, the Lash Architect, and I will be right back. So the eye makeup is done, and what are my final thoughts? Actually, I like how the makeup look came out. I think now when everything is blended, the colors are very neutral and very, very wearable, and I would say natural. What I like about this palette is that the shades are definitely pigmented and blendable. I'm not too crazy about the transitional shades because for me they are too warm, and the glitters are really pigmented, I have to admit that, but a tiny bit too glittery in my personal opinion and personal preference, I would say. So I'm 50-50, I don't know. I'm quite happy that I did not pay full price for this palette because I don't know, it's too peachy for me, but if this is your thing, I think you will absolutely love it. It's a good quality palette and it has 24 very beautiful shades. It has very interesting shimmers, some that are very different, and some coral shades that I don't think I will use until the summer, but hopefully I can use them someday too. So as I said, I'm 50-50. It's a good palette. If you want something affordable that is good quality, this is a good option for you. Maybe I will wait a little bit more to spend my money on something newer that comes out, because this is a old eyeshadow palette now, but if you can find it discounted, I think it's worth it because you get 24 shades that are good quality. And so this was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this kind of natural, at least for me, neutrals makeup look. I like how it came out and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao! We fall back sometimes, I know this roller goes alright.